ZOA Energy is a better-for-you energy drink powered by great taste, electrolytes, B and C vitamins, zero sugar, and caffeine from green tea and green coffee. Get out!
You may have seen their new campaign recently. It's packing lots of BDE. That's Big Dwayne Energy. And it features someone we may all know. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Ever heard of him?
When you drink ZOA Energy drinks, it gives you Big Dwayne energy, the swag, the confidence, and energy to help you conquer your day.
With flavors like tropical punch, frosted grape, and a new flavor exclusive to 7-Eleven, Mango Splash, it's hard to pick a favorite.
My favorite, personally, I like the blue can. I grab a tropical punch. I like it to take me away to a tropical paradise while also giving me the energy to do my splash bouts.
Available on Amazon and at a store near you like 7-Eleven, Costco, and more.
For more info, go to zoaenergy.com. That's ZOA Energy.com.
Welcome to This Is Important, a production of iHeartRadio, the show where we only talk about what's the most important, bottom line, critical thing happening on this planet. Today on This Is Important.
Tickle, tickle goes my pickle.
Nude skydiving is kind of sick.
That's my cheese. I'm really happy about it.
I love it when you call me just Papa.
Buckle up.
Woo!
All right.
All right, Blake. There we go.
Oh, hit us. There's the soundboard. I knew it was there. Because what happened last week? What happened last week, Blake?
I think this is going to be irrelevant because I was playing soundboard cues and they were going into the recording. You guys just couldn't hear them, but the fans got a whole...
Oh, so we get the surprise.
You guys...
Will you go overboard this week? We just do it like...
Absolutely.
My favorite word, ad nauseum.
Ooh.
Get up and come down with the sickness.
Oops. Winning.
There's that word ad nauseum.
Yeah.
I did word of the day last week, and I forgot at the very end to ask you guys what you thought my word of the day was.
Did you use it?
I used it several times.
Really?
Oh.
And I used it seamlessly into it was gone. No, I used it several times, and you guys did not get it. I mean, I didn't bring it up at the end, so maybe you would have gotten it.
I had no idea.
Sure.
Yeah. It didn't feel like any words were out of your vocabulary. What?
It was cohesive. Cohesive.
Cohesive.
I said cohesive several times.
Okie dokie.
Oh.
I was like, we're not making a cohesive point. I was saying a lot of cohesive words. Yeah.
Oh. I don't know if I would have flagged that word, but now that I know that this is a game that we're playing every single podcast, I will be listening to what you say.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna do a word of the day today.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at him take this in.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a word of the day.
I like that cohesive. I mean, what is this website like?
Oh, you're getting it from somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were making them up.
Is it called like smartwords.com?
That
like
shit's
of the
important.
vocab?
There's one of those little calendars.
Well, don't look because you're gonna see what the words of what the possible word of the day is gonna be, and then you're gonna be like,
Adam, if you think I'm gonna go look,
Is it wordoftheday.com?
To win?
well, it's just the internet.
I don't give.
Just to win?
I don't give a fuck. I'm just wondering how, like,
all
what website is saying, like, the word is,
Well, you give a fuck enough to ask.
well, I'm just like, cohesive doesn't sound like,
It's Merriam-Webster. It's a dictionary. So
I'm going there right now.com.
No, don't look, Kyle. I want to guess.
oh,
yeah, don't look. Don't look.
I'm going there right now.
When Adam says vibrant a couple of times, you're going to know what it is.
No, it'll be pretty easy.
Dude, I love the big word that you pull. They're like, what's going to be a crazy word?
Bro, cohesive is not a crazy big word.
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, what is this website? Like,
Yeah.
fucking vocabulary for dummies?
No, it's Merriam-Webster. I mean, you know.
Yeah, it's a dictionary website. That sounds cool.
It's a dictionary, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The words of the day. This changes every day.
What was that word that you said? Is it ag nauseum or ad nauseum? What is that word?
Ad.
I thought it was at.
Ad nauseum. Ad nauseum seems like a word that would be on this thing because you just don't hear it. At least in the circles I travel in, you don't hear it.
But what is it? What is it?
At nauseum. I thought it was at nauseum.
Like a lot or like kind of like redundant, like repeated.
Mm.
And is it at? Ad?
I think it's at nauseum.
Ad? Is it like Latin or some shit?
Oh, ad nauseum. Yeah.
Well, nauseum, maybe it makes you nauseous. It's got to have something to do with nauseous.
I for sure. I think I'm with Blake. I think I've been saying that wrong my entire life.
Yeah, 'cause-
like ad nauseum. That's how I think I.
Like it's so much you're nauseous.
Yeah, it's like
That's what
it's
I
too
thought.
much.
Yeah.
You're like almost sick about how much it's being used.
Yeah, that's what I can pull from
Yeah.
that.
I'm at nauseum, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm about to look it up.
And by the way, I think it's ad nauseum.
Ad nauseum? Nauseum? Oh, wow, yeah.
It is. It is ad nauseum.
It's ad
Okay.
nauseum.
Mm-hmm. Adam, that's what we call you behind your back.
Disaster, my guy.
Call me ad nauseum.
Are you talking about ad nauseum Devine?
Damn, that's a sick ass DJ name.
Ad nauseum, DJ ad nauseum.
But it's hella weird because it's like big A, small D, big N.
Well, then I guess it's not him we're talking about.
What the fuck?
Well, so that's also like how I spell my name. Big D, lower E, capital V.
Whoa, dude, this is getting weird.
Dude, it means
You're so dumb.
This is a fucking episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark?
it means to nausea.
I'm a dumbass.
That's what it means. So, and it is. Yeah, it's Latin. You're crushing it. You're crushing it, bro.
Well, so I mean, most words are.
But Adam was right.
Yeah, guys, great job. Early fucking congrats and pats on the back.
You lose.
This is unbelievable.
We got to the bottom of that. We
Early,
got to the bottom of that.
I feel like this tricycle was turned into a car.
early pats on the back.
This is insane. My friends are hella way smarter than I thought.
We are also hella way smaller.
The energy is palpable, baby. The energy. Oh.
Whoa, you guys are way hella smaller in person.
I'm 5'11", dude.
This feels good.
Ad nauseum.
My friends are way hella smaller. Hella way? Is that
feels
what you're
good.
saying? Hella way?
I feel like Adam just dropped the vocabulary word and we weren't listening.
Oh, yeah. What'd he say?
Oh, did you drop
I
it?
just saw him smile because we weren't listening. He was like, "Oh fuck, I gotta say it again at some point."
Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't know.
Good call.
I'm going off of facial tics. It's like poker.
Yeah, I like this. This is a fun game. This is a really good.
And Adam's smiling right now because I think I'm right.
And now he's just trying to figure out how
Now he's trying to
use it
fake
again.
smile, but I've already found the tell. I found the tell. Now he raises.
He has to smile the whole pod.
I'm just saying it's a cohesive podcast that we're doing that sometimes is in shambles, and
Mhm.
Oh God, I hope it's not shambles.
I feel
That's what it is. It's shambles.
Are these red? Are you throwing out red herrings now?
It's shambles.
I feel like that's conjecture, my friend.
Oh, okay. This is good. This
All right.
is hard.
Oh boy, I think it's conjecture. He's not pulling conjecture out of nowhere.
And the energy is palpable.
Palpable. Wait a minute.
Shambles, he says a lot. Like he would say, "I'm in shambles." It's definitely
Right.
conjecture. So the game's over.
Conjecture is it.
And he's not smiling now because I got him.
And this is good. We'll find out at the end of the podcast. Okay.
All right. Good. We'll be listening.
All I'm saying.
Stay tuned. I can't wait. I hope it's not conjecture.
Conjecture's just not in. It's just not in there. I'm sorry.
Shambles is.
Shambles is in there.
Shambles is pretty good.
That's Adam's vernacular for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my vernacular is pretty dope. I might not know how to say it
Mhm.
properly,
Right.
but I know what it means, and I will
Say it properly or use it properly.
both.
Either
Yeah.
one. It's tough. It's tough. Well, I mean, for the
No, I would say normally I don't know how to say it properly, but I'm using it properly. I think I use it.
You just don't pronounce it.
I don't
correct.
pronounce it right.
Yeah,
I think I know what I'm trying to say or what the word means.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I butcher the actual.
You lose.
Like my dad the other day, I call my son Bo. That's his name.
Why his name?
I'm a dumbass.
So that's what I'm calling him.
Call me by my name.
His little nickname is Bobo. Could you just say his name twice? It's cute. It's like a little baby
Bobo.
thing, you know.
Little Bobo.
That meant titty in my house growing up. Go ahead.
Little Bobo. Really? Titty?
I like
Bobos?
that.
Yeah, my mom would say bobos.
Bobo. Yeah, whipping out the Bobo.
I would say Wambos.
You're a monster.
Wambos.
That's been established. Okay,
Yeah.
but you're calling him Bobo.
You can decide the rules in your household.
Your
You're allowed
boobs
to
are
do that.
huge.
Yeah.
I feel like I get this from my dad where I just might every once in a while just absolutely butcher a word that is pretty easy to say. I go, I'm FaceTime with my parents. I go, yeah, little Bobo. And my mom goes, oh my God, that's so cute. That's his little nickname, Bobo. And I'm like, yeah, little Bobo. And I'm holding him. And my dad goes, little booblow.
It's a bagel.
Right. Right.
But it's like it got caught. He goes, oh my God, look at him. Little booblow.
That shit's important.
Yeah.
What happened?
And I was
Is he
like,
trying to change the name or?
I think it just came out wrong, and then it got stuck, and then it came out really wrong. It was
Right.
Boo, which isn't his name,
Yeah.
but close,
Mhm.
but close.
Mhm.
Boo and Bo, Boo, and then it got stuck, and then he's like,
Right. Adam, I know you're making fun of him, but the throat cancer, it's back.
He never
Blow.
had- never had the throat.
It's not back. It's not back. It's not back.
I like Blue Blow.
I get that from my father. What were you saying, Durs?
I feel like a lot of grandparents are named that way. It's like whatever the grandkids like end up calling them,
Mm-hmm.
it ends up being
Yeah.
like Gobla or whatever.
Yeah, I feel
Right.
like you come into it having a nickname in mind, but then it becomes the name it's going to be through hiccups and slip ups. Yeah.
Yeah. Not necessarily my house, but
My mother-in-law wants to be called Kiki.
Okay. That's an easy one.
But why, I don't know.
Kiki, do you love me? Big Drake fan?
coming to the stage next.
My dad goes, good luck with that one. You're going to be Grandma Kinky. And I'm like, oh, for sure she is.
Kinky's cool. I like that name.
Kinky. Grandma Kinky.
I'm sorry. Where's Kinky coming from besides your dad right now?
Yeah.
My dad.
No, I know, but like, who else is gonna like the Bo's not gonna be like Kinky because I don't think he knows that word.
Yeah, but
What Dennis is saying is he's going to call her Kinky.
Well, I mean, maybe he is gonna. He's a divine boy. He might not. Words might come out wrong sometimes.
He's a bank robbing pervert on the
Your
loose.
boobs are huge.
I think your dad's just saying that he's going to call her Kinky. He's
Yeah.
like, it's going to happen. That's what's going down.
he's going to take the power back.
But he has a choice.
Exactly. He's letting her know.
A choice to make a really good bit in the family.
Have a choice.
Kinky.
It'll just come out that way.
Okay,
With
right,
my
fair
father.
enough.
Blue blow.
Baby Blue Blow.
Booblow. I mean, it's kind of.
Blue Blow surprise.
I'm kind of into it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of hard, dude.
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
Little Bobo. Oh yeah, look at him, little boot. Blow. Bleep blop.
Yeah.
Kiki's a cool grandma name. That is a cool grandma name.
Yeah,
I think that's dope.
Kiki, do you love me?
Have we done grandma names? I know we've done like actual names, but did we do nicknames? I think we did it.
Like what our grandmas were?
Yeah, like I had a Meemaw and a Giggy.
yeah, I remember saying that.
That's right. You had cool ones.
I didn't have any. It was just grandma and grandpa.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks. I feel robbed.
Naked grandma!
By the way, I didn't even name my grandparents or my grandfathers because one was dead and the other one was just Papa. Pretty
Oh,
standard.
Papa.
Damn.
Yeah.
Big Papa.
Papa.
Did you say Big Papa or just Papa?
Yeah, BP.
He didn't like
And-
it when I called him Big Papa. I didn't throw my hands in the air. Didn't wave them anywhere.
But I love it when you. So I love it.
Oh, that's weird.
I love it when you call me just Papa.
Were you chunking or did you have a little divine in you when you said Papa? because there was a weird hesitation. Or was that a chunk? Because he goes, I like it when you call me Big Pop.
Papa. I think it might have been.
Oh, okay. Might have been a chunk.
Okay, all right.
I like a big pause between the paws. That's pretty sick.
Yeah. Pause. I like it when you call me just Papa. Okay.
I like it when you call me
Still really trying to navigate Kyle being back here.
just Papa. Wait, I've got to give him some points.
Yes, points.
Oh, yeah, I like that, Kai.
I'm trying to I heard what you guys said at the end of last episode, and I'm kind of trying to sit back and let the wheels
From last week?
go. You know what I mean? Yeah, last week.
Yeah.
Don't even remember it.
That's so convoluted at this point. That is so convoluted.
It's conjecture. It's all conjecture at this point. But
I just feel really conjectured about it.
Convoluted.
I would like to pay homage to last week,
homage.
where it was really, it was kind of fun to bring Kyle back into the fold.
I'm here
And
listening.
you get to kind of peek behind the curtain and see how the really the wheels turn for us.
The
Tight
wheels turn,
butthole.
baby.
And just see inside the brains of this podcast, which was rated the funniest podcast, the best comedy podcast.
As soon as Kyle left,
As soon as Kyle left,
it became the funniest.
we're winning awards.
Oh, but that's not based on me being gone in those moments, is it?
No, it is.
Yeah. The most crowded podcast, 2025.
Is it based on when I'm out? Because it's all G.
I think so.
No. They were
I think so.
explicit about
Yeah.
that.
I can do.
See ya.
Yeah. No,
We don't want you to. As a friend, we like you. We don't do this for the awards, by the way.
it's fine. We don't want.
It's not about awards.
As a friend, we love you here, and we're not in it for the awards.
It's about
Okay.
friendship, dude.
Friendship.
Yeah, it's about the friendship.
Yeah, I'm here to do whatever you guys.
Unless like the awards start to stop, then it's going to be
Yeah.
like a little hard on the friendship.
If we lose next year, you're out. You're gone.
Okay, fair. I'm gonna hold you to that.
Because you're a brother to us.
Gotcha, bitch.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
You're a brother to us. You're like kin to us. You know?
Yeah.
I'm like kinfolk.
Kin. Huh.
Yeah.
Kin.
What Adam's doing now is like hitting refresh on the website and using a bunch of words, and then he's going to try and use that against us later, and I don't like it at all.
Kin. Huh.
Because kin, homage, we know these. We know these.
Kin. Huh. Huh.
Well, thanks for saying that, Adam. Whether it's a word of the day or not, I appreciate being your kinfolk.
I think he's going back through the last few days now.
Yeah. What else you got there, buddy?
Yeah, because he's definitely looking on his laptop.
And the way that Dimple's popping, I'm like, got him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I mean, we build up,
Here
because
it
for a
is.
while, I feel like the fans, they build up Kyle as if he's some sort of demagogue. But you're just a man.
Demagogue or demigod?
Is it demagogue or demigod?
It's demagogue.
And what is a demagogue? Since you got the definition right there.
I don't know. I could look it up.
Yeah, it's GOUGUE. Is that right? Demi, like Demi Moore,
I love it.
and then God.
Demagogue.
Hey,
Yes, that's
hey,
exactly.
Blake, hit him with
Yes,
the points for
points.
Demi Moore.
Hold up.
It's DEMAGOUGE. GE.
GOUGE. Yeah.
No, DEMAGOGUE.
You're a stupid dumbass.
I don't know what that word means. I've heard it throughout my
Demagogue.
life.
It's some kind of like.
It's a dishonest leader who appeals to
Oh.
people's emotions. So that's people thought Kyle was.
Ooh,
That is not what I thought.
how prescient.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Aruga Lord.
Oh, that's good though. They thought that I was a dishonest
Good.
leader, but I'm actually not.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
appealing to people's emotions, toying with them by being gone. And but then you
Oh, so that's what I am.
you came back.
You were a demigone.
Mhm.
You came
Yeah.
back.
I was demigod. I was demigone.
You were demigone.
And in fact, I didn't really know the definition before I said it. I just
Right.
I thought it was I kind of thought that a demagogue was like someone that you put on a pedestal. So I would have gotten that
That's what I
definition wrong. But
I think that's demigod. I think that is a word, but it's demigod. Yeah, semigod, demigod.
That's a semigod.
That's also a word.
Gotcha, bitch.
A little bit up there.
you are so dumb. Yes, points.
It's science.
Because you know when someone says a word and you just kind of nod your head because you're like,
Yeah.
am I going to slow this down and be like, what does that mean? You just go, yeah. Didn't think about it like that, but when you say it, yeah. It's good to like get this out in the open and learn. Wow.
Did any of your parents called Parmesan Parmesan? That was big in my household.
My wife says Parmesan.
Okay.
Parmesan.
But
Yeah.
not
Parmesan.
Yeah.
I grew up hearing Parmesan, and that was I kind of want to bring it back.
Wow.
I think it's pretty.
Nope, didn't really get that in my parts.
You didn't have Parmesan cheese?
She says
Parmesan.
Parmesan and Parmesan.
Parmesan cheese?
Why does she put that extra flair on it?
Parmesan?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
No idea.
I bet Parmesan is right.
She just got it wrong and stuck with it.
I don't know if it's wrong. I don't know if it's closer to how it's pronounced
Parmesan.
where it's made or whatever.
Italy?
Italy, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Parmesan.
Parmesan.
Or if she's just a Steve Zahn fan and like this is just another way
Yeah.
to get in there. And fucking-
Ooh.
just another way.
Steve's on Parmesan, dude.
Damn, he should start his own cheese. Yeah.
Parmesan.
That's a product. That's a fucking product, man.
Dude.
Damn, Steve Zahn.
Yeah, it's my cheese. Oh, I'm really happy about it.
I worked with him all last year. Hung out with Steve Zahn quite a bit.
Is he as
And did he talk about his cheese company?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did mention his cheese company. He was
Huh.
he's way more of a country guy than I thought. He like lives on a farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Yeah, he lives on a farm. In like Kentucky. And
Ooh, I want to do that. That'd be fun for a year.
he just he says he just kind of like plays with his tractors and like finds arrowheads and shit.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
He's just like I have a great life. He like owns like a couple hundred acres and just is like
Hell yeah.
he's just like I'm gonna go like
For a walk.
get rid of that tree and
Yeah.
and like
I'm gonna go cut a tree down.
cut this stump up. Yeah, and it's like
That's cool.
Yeah.
That is cool because then you have the barn full of all the heavy machinery and you get to operate that shit and do whatever you want to do out there. That's fun.
Yeah.
you know. I also sat next to Jeff Foxworthy once on a flight. He told me
Okay.
literally the exact same thing. He has a farm outside of Atlanta
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
in Georgia, and he just kind of just has some tractors and just like drives around
Yeah.
on tractors all damn day.
You want to like feel like you have a purpose when in reality you're just hoeing some ground.
Yeah, I feel like for me, I wouldn't like. I think I would like to have like a lake. I feel like I could be an old man and just go fishing every day, but just like driving a tractor all day, I think I would have to rob a bank at some point. Yeah,
Right. That's not doing it for you.
That's so conjunctive.
yeah.
That's so conjunctive.
You got to have a purpose if you're driving the tractor.
That's
man. You got to
conjecture.
be like, I'm making a road from here to
Yeah.
the lake.
Okay.
I'm doing that. That's my purpose right now.
It just seems like a big sandbox, right? That's all it is.
Yeah, that is. You're
Yeah, for sure.
But then you end up like fucking Hawkeye. What's his name? Renner?
Renner. Yeah.
Jeremy.
Plowing his own shit and like, God damn. Dude, like,
Yeah.
ran over himself and I guess he's back, right?
I don't think he ran over himself. I think he was like saving someone.
It tipped over.
Yeah. I thought
No
he was
one
saving
knows.
somebody too. I thought he was.
I thought he was like pulling them out of the snow and then he got like ran over by the plow.
I mean, that might have been the PR machine. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
True.
I don't know.
I thought he had a
don't
snow
know.
plow and then got caught in the snow plow. Or
Yes, I think it tipped back over.
That's a crazy conjecture.
I think the less we know, the better.
Yeah, conjunction.
All I know is he was rocking cool glasses when he was like, I'm all right.
Yeah, he rocked, dude. I'm in.
That's all I know.
And we're throwing up that picture here.
Okay, so technically he was rescuing his nephew.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's
Thank
big.
you. I will accept your apology.
Rescuing. It's not like he was like drowning.
Wait, what? Define rescuing.
Well, he was stuck in a car during a bad storm, so he's just trying to dig the car out. It's not like a rescue.
He was going to his nephew who was in a stuck car.
Yes.
Got it.
So Renner used the plow to rescue his nephew.
Well, that seems pretty dangerous.
Yeah. You could freeze to death.
To you wouldn't even rob a bank, you bitch.
Well, I don't know what that would be like to be covered in snow. I mean, there was snow out here and it was fucking cold as shit, dude. I don't think that would be fun.
I mean, you guys didn't grow up around snow, so like
This is true.
Okay.
you get stuck in cars sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's no thing?
It's no thing.
I mean, it's not awesome. It's not great.
It's no thing?
You figure it out.
Hold on.
But it's like I'm sure he could get out of the car. I think he was just trying to get his car out of the snow.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not like he's rescuing his life. He's like,
Yeah, he's trying to like tow it or something. Right.
yeah, I want to get my car out. I want to move the car.
By the way, Renner must have been so pumped to be like, I can finally use that snowplow.
Yeah, that thing sounded sick, dude. That was brutal.
Yeah, so after successfully towing his nephew's vehicle, Renner exited the plow, and then it rolled towards him, crushing him.
Fuck.
So that sucks.
Good for him to be back on the mend. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a bummer.
I don't think I would want more than 4 acres. 4 acres is fine.
How big is that? What is an acre?
An acre was like my house out in Calabasas. That was an acre.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm on right now is 1 in Danville too.
Rub it in, dude. Damn.
I think 4.
You need another 4 inches.
But so 4 is good. 4 is a
Yeah.
good size. I don't know. I feel like 30 is the right play.
But I'll go
Yeah.
to somebody.
You need
I'll
another
go to
4
state
inches.
parks. I'll go to like other, like they can deal with it. I don't want to have to like
Mo?
police 30 acres and like go for a fence ride and make sure like shit's tip top.
That's a lot of snakes.
It's a lot. It's a lot of work. You're basically taking care of a fucking park. You're right. That's what it is.
Well, or basically, what I mean, if you have enough money for all these acres, maybe you have enough money to build an old Wild West town and you can sort of live out your fantasies of
Here we go.
Right. Yes, dude.
Yeah.
bank
Yes.
robbing or whatever. You know what I mean? You could
Yeah.
really build. So if you have 100 acres, you could build like an old city street, like an old New York timey city street. So you could have old-timey gangster shootouts for fun with your friends.
Sure.
By the way, this
Right.
is the
So
show.
sick.
This is
This
a
is so
show
sick.
a show about the people who work at the fake ranch on a billionaire's like farm, and they just sit around waiting for him to come back in town and pretend to rob the bank and pretend to like put a gun, but then someone does get killed.
Then one day it's real.
Imagine being, it'd be so fun to be like a crazy eccentric billionaire where you're like
A what?
Oh, it'd be the best.
eccentric billionaire.
Is that the word?
No.
Adam, you know it's eccentric, not eccentric.
It's with an X, eccentric.
Wait a minute.
This is the way.
No, it's just not pronounced eccentric.
I think it's EC.
It's ECC,
Yeah,
right?
Eccentric.
Yeah, eccentric.
I don't think people say eccentric.
Okay, hey.
I don't think so either. And you're very eccentric.
Okay.
Blake, how would you say it? Blake?
I would go eccentric, but I'm dumb.
Okay, well, 3 against 1. And you caught me. That's one of the words I say wrong and have said wrong my entire life.
But you're using it in the right way, so you're right.
But we've been discussing it. It's kind of fun. It just happened right in the wild.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Here we go.
Blah, blah.
But it would be funny. It would be fun to be an eccentric.
Look at him go.
Hit me with it again, Blake. It's just eccentric. Yeah, okay. To be an eccentric.
She sounds kind of cool.
Yes.
One more time.
To be an eccentric billionaire.
Yeah.
Because imagine then you could have like a stable of actors
Mhm.
to like that are always kind of you in your bunkhouse that are
Yeah.
always there, and then you're like, okay, hey, we're going to the old Wild West, lot today, and you go to the lot as if it's a movie studio lot, but then like
Okay.
maybe you come in, maybe you just go to the saloon and kick it.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you're just kicking at the saloon playing some cards. Maybe you decide to rob a bank.
Mhm.
Maybe there's a shootout in the main thoroughfare.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I see that.
This is like
Yeah.
not Sean Penn, Michael Douglas in The Game, right? Like it's all kind of
This feels like-
choreographed.
yeah. Or like-
It gets real enough,
You're kind of pitching your own like Wild West Epstein Island. Is
Yeah.
what you're saying, right?
It's above the board. It's above the board.
Dude, Yeah, well, not Epstein Island. It doesn't. I think. Yeah, you're not fucking children. It's not. No, I don't know why you always have to talk about fucking children. Kyle's always talking about eating children. It's not about.
This is just. Yeah. No.
There are children.
I didn't say
You're
that.
just not fucking them.
Yeah, you're not fucking them. And
There's child actors.
I was just saying, like, it's like your own private area.
Right. This is a role-playing scenario.
yeah. Okay, I don't know why you immediately go to Epstein when you think of an own private area. Like, there's people that just have
Areas of privacy.
a farm and shit. Yeah, it's, it doesn't need to be for fucking kids,
I just feel like it's like a place where we all know what it is, and it's like very private.
I don't know that much about what it is.
Well, and I've said before on another podcast, I would like also how fun would it be to like blow stuff up, like have your own rocket launchers.
Yeah, we covered.
Sure.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
also that's just something I was like,
You're not in.
to what end?
There's not even a small part of you that just wants to blow stuff up with rocket launchers.
Not really.
Not even. Man, that is so absurd to me.
What does it do for you?
It's fun.
Oh, dude, I bet it's so sick.
Oh yeah, it's so sick.
It's science.
Yeah,
it's
that's pretty
science,
cool.
dude. That's like big science. That's hella fun.
It's science.
You know,
It's
I
science.
think about like when we were on jet skis after Shark Week. Like, I went out and I was like, yeah, doesn't do anything for me.
Well, no, the jet skis were fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah,
are
yeah.
rad.
Yeah, I don't get that much out of jet skis, I guess.
Wait, riding jet skis? Like what? Just
What do you like? What really gives it? Like, what gets your heart pumping?
Yeah, what gets you going? What gets you going? Because we've established that like you're not a big adrenaline guy, it seems. So
Yeah.
what gets you going? Because I think adrenaline's a pretty universal thing that most young virile men.
I guess I'm like, I don't need to blow anything up. Riding a jet ski, I don't know. I don't know what it's.
What gets your blood boiling? What gets your heart pumping?
Because I could list like 10 things that get me excited. What gets Anders Holm excited here?
Yeah, what gets him
What gets you going? Yeah.
in fight or flight mode?
What are the juice? What gets you juicing? Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like
Sad
Airplane
life.
ride?
I just don't.
Race car?
I don't know.
Get excited about things.
Yeah, I don't.
Damn.
Like nothing. Like you. If you're seeking adrenaline, man, what are
Yeah.
you going to do? Are you running? Are you jumping off of something high? What's going on?
A high dive?
Yeah. Do you like to jump off high things into water and you know it's
Yeah.
safe, but it's kind of fun to jump
Yeah.
off like a 30-foot thing? And
Like a high dive or something?
I've done that, but it doesn't do anything for me. Like I don't go.
oh man, dead inside, true robot.
Yeah.
What about holding your breath for a really long time?
Does that do it for you, Blake?
That doesn't do it for anybody.
No, but I'm trying to think of swimming. I'm trying to think of swimming activities, things you
Yeah.
could do in the water.
I mean, yeah, I guess like when like competing, but that's like
Competing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
competition.
competing.
Competing.
Yeah, but that's not the same. Like that's not the same as like
As blowing something up like a fucking.
I agree. I don't need to blow anything up. I just
What about paintball?
paintball's fun, but that's competing to me.
Okay.
But are you gonna? What if like we were like, dude, I got 100 acres and I'm about to blow up this fucking oil tanker out here and come on out and do it? Would you? Are you saying that you? I understand you don't.
How far is the drive?
A fucking 30 minutes, dude. It's nothing.
Sure.
It's a phone call. 20 minutes. It's out in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you told me to drive 2 hours to see that, I don't think I would give a fuck. I remember a friend of mine in like 8th grade was like, dude,
Okay.
I wish I could just go into a crate and barrel with a bat and just break everything. And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah. I like destroy rooms. That's cool.
yeah, I was like,
see that to me, I've had the opportunity to do that, and
I want to.
it was stupid. I didn't even care for it. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Really? You're such a destructive person. I feel like you would like that.
Adam just starts picking plates up and walking out with them. Like, these are
What
nice.
did
That's
it?
a
What,
good plate.
what didn't do it? What was the circumstance, Adam, that it didn't do it for you? Because
it just seemed kind of dumb. I wish I had a gun and they were bank employees.
Right. We're
okay.
back.
Okay.
No. First of all, there was nothing like that fun to break. It was just like, yeah, it's a plate. I've like dropped a plate before. Like breaking plates.
There's no one's face to put a gun in. This is boring.
Yeah, there's no faces.
Yeah.
But what I like about my idea to blow up planes from the sky that are unmanned, they're fly with drones, is I like...
Yeah, they're drones. They're drones.
And Adam is referencing a thing from many podcasts ago where it's like, if you had $1 billion, what would you do? Right?
Yeah, and immediately I said, and I've had this fantasy of like I would live on a giant farm and I'd have planes that come over.
Like a Epstein farm.
That would just fly over and...
Like Angel Highway or what's Angel Airs?
It's unannounced, and I have to quickly grab my rocket launcher and shoot at the planes. And
How big are these planes?
They're all different sizes.
Okay, yeah, so they're just big.
Oh, that's cool.
747s.
But if they're big, they're higher. So it's harder.
Oh, okay.
It is harder. So,
Gotcha, bitch.
But I think it'd be fun because I like shooting things. I think it's fun, the marksmanship of it. And I think it'd be fucking sick. And I think I could do it. I think it's like a skill that I have in me because I am naturally just a good shot when I'm shooting guns. And I think I could do it.
So you don't even have to be right up in front of someone to put a gun in their face.
To do that and to hit it, I think would be wildly satisfying.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Well, yeah, they're so high up in the air and they're moving at such a rate.
It's a game at that point. All your friends have rocket launchers. You're like, I bet I could hit it first. That's fucking fun. I'm in. I'm totally.
Thank you, Blake. I'm glad I got one.
I think that you're going to have a lot of land.
Yeah, and I'll rob people with you.
And guess what? It's competition, Durs. It is a competition.
That's fun.
You know?
Whoever hits it first.
Yeah. I don't know.
Wait, Durs, you've never bungee jumped or jumped out of an airplane? Nothing like that, correct?
I've never bungee jumped or jumped out of an airplane.
Okay.
But like, look, I swam with sharks. I'm not.
Yeah, you did do it.
We're not saying you're yellow belly. We're just saying like.
No, you're not. You're not.
It's just not.
But I'm not even saying I'm like Mr. Bravery. It just doesn't like. It doesn't get me going.
But the driving with sharks wasn't that wasn't exciting. I think that stuff's so exciting. I love doing it.
My heart was pumping when I
when we first went down when we shark dived together.
Yeah.
And it was I think it was one of our very first dives.
We went sharking.
I don't know. Maybe I was the only one that thought that it was like an ancient ship, like an old shipwreck, and turns out it was from like 2006 or something.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, this ain't, because it was like all rusted and gnarled looking, and we scuba dive down there and we hang on to the side.
Yeah, it was
and
cool.
then our boy Andre, who was like feeding the sharks in this metal suit, these sharks are like biting his arm and shit, and he's just like shaking them off. It was wild. And there was like 60 sharks, and we're like 5-10 feet away from it. It was truly...
It was a Sharknado.
It was.
It was a true Sharknado. I thought, to me, I was like, that was wildly exciting. Your heart's racing. There's all these crazy sharks everywhere. It was pretty cool.
I love that I did it. I never need to do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. But like,
What about like a really good book? Does that kind of get you going?
No.
Yeah, I feel like if Durs ever had a
Blake, between me holding my breath and reading, any other real humdingers?
I'm grasping for straws here.
I understand what he's doing because we're going. I'm going the one way, the blowing stuff up, and
Yeah, it's like maybe you are enthralled by
the sharks or this, and he's going the super boring route, and and so far nothing in the middle.
Well, some people.
How about this? You know what gets me going is like creating things. I guess I'm just not like a.
Okay.
I was going to ask that.
I'm not like a destructor. I'm not like like I'd rather create something. Like if we're in the writer's room and we start putting like a episode together and coming up with shit, and it's like, oh shit, that, and like feathering things together and being like, wow, this actually really fucking works. And then like getting jokes, doing a punch up with you guys was always like very fun. That is to me is exciting.
I mean, that was very fun for me too. It doesn't mean we can't also like to do the other thing. It's
I didn't say. No one's ever said this.
Well, no, they're not mutually exclusive.
exactly.
Yeah, these are not mutually exclusive.
But what I'm saying, the questions I keep asking you, Adam, are like, what do you get out of it? What I get out of like creating episodes of TV is that like it's fucking cool. It didn't exist, now it does.
You're like Oppenheimer.
It's an expression of all of our combined skills and all this stuff, and then people get to see it and they get something out of it. Shooting down an airplane to me doesn't
add.
There's no value add for me.
Sure.
It's like a fleeting thing that happened that then you're like, bigger plane,
Right.
You know, I don't know
who's going to clean it up.
Yeah, I guess it's
Adam, who's going to clean it up? That's the rush.
That's the next thing. Who's going to clean it up?
Dude, Blake, if I could clean up an airplane.
No. The thing is you live on 2,000 acres, and this is
you let it rot.
It's part of the graveyard, and then it seeps back into the earth, and that's part of life. You know.
Yeah.
That's the circle of life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the circle of life. You put a plane into a ground. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the circle of life.
That Gator was right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, I get that.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
And then you use the wreckage, and you get and it goes back to my creative instincts. You get to shoot a movie or a TV show around the wreckage. You know, like that part in the Universal City.
Right. From Lost.
Yeah.
Is that still there?
You guys aren't all that different because Dirge is talking about creating, and like Adam is actually doing that right now with his whole imagination. He's creating for the podcast right now.
Yeah.
I think like before Workaholics, when I was like a coach, I think that's super fucking cool to like coach somebody and then see them like progress and like get the thing that they want. That's super exciting to me to be like, dude, you fucking did it. Or do that to be because I know that's what we are now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I like that. Good. Yeah, that's a good.
That's a rush to me to be like to see somebody put it all together and be like, dude, you surprised yourself. Kind of sick, huh?
Wow.
I agree. That's cool.
That and peeing on homeless people just for the rush, just to see what fucking happens.
Yeah.
There we go. Something, dude. Well, yeah. For me,
it's going up like going to a grocery store with a stapler and then just like fucking hitting somebody with it.
Well, for sure, dude. I mean, obviously, I like to go to
hitting all the watermelon, dude.
We're looking for something exciting. There's not coaching kids like.
But if you walk into a grocery store with a stapler.
But no. I'm not talking about the process of coaching. I'm talking about the moment where the process has paid off. That's fucking exciting for me.
I could see that where you're like, oh shit, they're in a race or playing a game and they fucking get the W and you're like, oh damn, man, we worked for this and it paid off. This is fucking cool.
I think to Adam's shooting airplanes down, like if it was like some sort of stunt that had to be coordinated that we pulled off, that's kind of more interesting to me.
Yeah.
Well, it's less about the coordination, it's more like a skill that you have. Like, I also think I'd like shooting bows and arrows. Nothing's exploding, but I think I would like knowing that I could reach out and shoot this thing and hit that bullseye from this far away.
Yeah, I think
you're kind of our Hawkeye.
I think I would like that.
I think that I would have just as much fun shooting bows and arrows than rocket launchers at 747s.
Right, it's almost the same thing.
So the same amount of fun, which for you is zero amount of fun we've established.
No, because if we're competing and like, that's kind of fun.
So you would like it. If it's the same amount of fun, you would also like to shoot rocket launchers at planes.
But what I'm saying is I don't need it to be that. It doesn't have to be that to...
Well, what if it is just one day you go to somebody's house?
Like, that's that's too extreme.
What if you just go to somebody's house and that's what they're doing? Like it could be fun.
But Durs is saying if he gets 100 like pieces of adrenaline from shooting an arrow, he's going to get 100 pieces of adrenaline from shooting a fucking.
I don't know what he's talking about.
It's like Minecraft.
Don't put words in my mouth.
From shooting a fucking like a plane out of the sky. It's the same, right? Are you saying that the same amount of adrenaline is excreted from your glands, your adrenal glands in those two situations, right?
Excreted, good word.
Mm-hmm. Oh, funny how this guy knows about adrenal glands.
Don't bring your baby eating vocab here, dude.
Right.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, don't bring that baby eating vocab.
You're saying you get the same though, right? That's what you're saying. Is that am I on the right path there?
What I'm saying is that if Adam, if you called me up and were like, yo, come on by, we're shooting bows and arrows, I'll be like, okay. And if you said, yo, come on by, we're going to shoot down to 747, maybe there's like a sliver more of me that's like, I guess I got to go see these dudes shoot down to 747, only because it's like.
He did
Insane.
it again.
That's fucking crazy. But I don't think I'm going to be.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, kind of fun.
I don't know. Yeah.
I've also messed with some tannerite. You guys ever messed with tannerite before?
Oh yeah, where you shoot it and it explodes.
And it explodes. It's
Right.
We did it. We go on a hunting trip once a year with my family and friends, and there's like 15 of us that go, and we put a bunch of tannerite inside of a pumpkin, and we took an AR-15 and shot it. And it exploded. It was so loud that it busted windows out of our cabin. Like the windows just shattered. It was insane.
It shattered the windows of your cabin?
Of the cabin, yeah.
Did you do it like right outside the cabin or what?
No, it was like 50 yards down.
You got something against pumpkins?
It was a lot of tannerite, evidently. I didn't mix the tannerite, but it was a hell of a lot.
I just want to know whose idea was to put it inside of a pumpkin and what the fuck's up with that.
Yeah, what the pumpkin do to you?
I think it was just around, so we were looking for something to put it inside of, and yeah.
I'm glad I wasn't around.
Put it inside Dirk's mouth.
Get him, he's around.
Durs, are you factoring that like
Of course.
the room for error of a airplane shoot down with that could be way messy and way horrible compared to
No. Okay, we're not looking for room for error.
No. This isn't. I don't care. Yeah, this isn't. No, that doesn't enter into it.
We're not talking about last week about how like I also have to be a murderer to rob banks.
I'm just trying to understand the
We're not going down in the weeds with it.
I'm just now remembering that. I'm just now remembering last week.
We're not going in the weeds with it.
No, I'm not trying to do that. I'm just wondering if the larger scale it gets, the more room for error, the more, or even just cost of it, is that factoring in at all? Or it's just
No. There's no cost. It's free planes.
No. I'm only addressing the what Adam's talking about, like getting a fucking rush out of it. Like, fuck yeah. I don't know if I would have that rush.
If you were, let's say we're all at a rock quarry. We're at a beautiful rock quarry.
Okay.
And
maybe we're at Lakeside, Kentucky, maybe?
And we are jumping off a cliff into the water. And it's a hell of a drop. It's, let's say, 40 feet.
Yeah.
It's a drop. Wake up!
Yeah.
And you leap off. That won't be exciting for you. I feel like I could do that all day long and have a great time with my friends.
Yeah.
And it would just be a fucking sick ass afternoon. I feel like I could do that all damn day.
Yeah, I think at a certain point I'd be like, we did it.
So there's some interest though. So there is some interest up until a certain point.
Well, yeah, but that's just fun. I mean, I'm in my element.
Yeah, he's not saying no.
Right. And this, again, we're jumping into water. We've already established he likes.
I feel like if Durs ever had
and I would jump out of an airplane,
a stand-up special, it would be called the wet blanket.
Yeah.
I think that's what Durs' stand-up special would be called. Like, I'm just not into it.
I like that.
Well, first of all, stand-up just doesn't interest me. It's not that exciting.
Wait a minute.
No, but like,
come on now.
Actually, yeah, you'd be creating live. Yeah.
No, I like if it's so high that like you really can't do anything but jump. That's less interesting to me than like a lower height where you could like do tricks off of it, if that makes any sense. Like I'd much rather jump off of a like springboard 3 meter that's like you can do like flips and like that kind of shit than just like jumping off of a 10 meter where you're really not doing anything except falling. That's not interesting to me.
But what about if you had to do? What about if you convince yourself to do flips off the 10 meter? What if you were like, I need to do flips off the? What if that was the charge?
That's stupid to do.
Why?
Because you can fucking break your back landing on water from that height.
But that's like what the adrenaline seekers are after. They're looking for that.
No, that's stupidity. That's dumb.
Well, I mean, the cliff divers do that shit all the time.
That's they land it. They land it.
Of course they do. You know why they do that all the time? They are professionals, so there's not even a rush. They're just doing what they do.
But the only reason they're professionals is because they're seeking that rush. That's the only reason they're pros.
But that's not true.
But you guys are crazy. You think they started at 10 meters? No, they started at 1 meter and worked their way up and blah, blah, blah.
Of course.
That's correct. But there still is a rush because even as a stand-up comedian, even though I've done stand-up 1,000 times or more probably, you still get a little rush every time you go on stage. And if you don't, you're fucking lying. You know what I mean?
Right. But at a certain point, the rush leaves and you do your job.
I don't think the rush ever leaves. It never leaves.
During your set.
No. I'm not saying leaves. I'm saying during your set. Like you get out there, you're like, it's fucking go time.
You like.
Just like when you watch that free solo, like the dude's heart rate does not go up, even though he's barehanding fucking El Capitan.
You start to settle.
Yeah, for sure. You're out there and you settle and you're doing your job, but still like you're on your toes. Like you have to be like very in the moment.
You are.
Or else it's gonna go south, and then
you're like, I gotta take a nap.
Yeah. No matter what, there's a gear up process, and that can be part of the adrenaline seek as well. When you're gearing up, that could be like, oh, that's where the adrenaline really kicks in for me, because when I get out there, it's not happening.
I have one, Durs. What about space exploration? Would you be willing to go on some sort of space ride?
I'm not really interested.
God damn it.
God. Dude.
Like you come back.
Been on a good one the last few weeks.
I'm just saying, like these you guys are asking me, and I'm just saying.
No, I appreciate that.
No, not really interested in that, or like going to the bottom of the ocean.
So you don't want to go with like a crew of like with 6 scientists. You're gonna go around the moon and come back to Earth. There's problem solving along the way. You're part of a team.
Why? For what? To like to just have gone to the moon?
Well,
isn't that a big risk factor? That's a scary thing to say you're going to do.
But when you're an old man and you're looking back at your life, don't you want to be like, man, I did all these incredible things. Like I went to the moon. I took a submarine and I went to the Mariana Trench. I did, climb this tall mountain.
I don't give a fuck.
I want to look back and go, hey, did you do the things you wanted to do to the best of your ability? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. But I don't want to just be like, hey, did you do all the stuff that's crazy?
Okay, wait. So
I don't know.
What's one of the big checklist things? What's one of the big bucket list things you want to cross off?
That I haven't done yet?
Mm-hmm.
Make a good TV show with funny people. I mean, you set yourself up.
Burn! What the hell?
This is tedious.
No, but that's, dude. I feel like I'm at a point of I got a lot of privilege here. I'm like, I've done a lot of the shit I wanted to do.
So you're done. You're good.
Yeah.
Durs is in retirement mode, dude. Damn.
Yeah.
Well, when I think about an adrenaline seek that I'm trying to get, I don't have much that I'm looking for. I've jumped out of a plane, twice.
That's sick.
I've done that.
That's gnar. I haven't.
And I don't think I would do it again. I don't think I would seek that adrenaline again.
I wouldn't chase it. I would do it if it presented itself. If like
I've done it a few times as well. Skydiving.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like the coolest thing I've done. I feel like shark diving to me is way more fun.
Standing 69. Go ahead.
And standing 69 is like definitely more fun.
Wasn't the coolest thing I've done, which we all know, standing 69.
I feel like it was kind of after the initial drop, it's kind of just boring, and then once the parachute comes out, it comes out like way too soon, and then you're just like,
it's
floating.
definitely not boring. Like jumping.
Wait, are you on record saying skydiving is boring?
I mean, sorta, dude. I thought
no.
There's my guy,
dude. I thought
it's just a bunch of air.
When we did the demolition derby, that was way more fun.
Well, yeah, because there's a ton more X factors. There's people out there who want to.
That was very unique, and I can get behind that being super dope as well. But to call skydiving boring is a little sus.
But I don't.
No, after the initial drop,
You started to check your phone while you're going down?
dude. Once the parachute came out, I was like, "Fucking, are we done with this yet?"
Right. Yeah.
This is fucking snoozeville, dude.
Yeah, but what about when you jumped out? What about the ride up?
Just 10 more seconds.
That's the best part. But it's
Okay, well that's what we're talking about. The most adrenaline you got while you were doing this.
Much like stand-up.
but it's the same as a roller coaster.
But a roller coaster has unique things happening moment to moment, right?
Yeah, but it's the drop is the best part, right? That first drop. For me, every roller coaster, the drop, that first big drop is the best part.
Yeah, that's the denouement? Denouement?
And that's the same as skydiving. And then it goes away. And then you're flying for a minute. And that's cool. But then that parachute comes out. I was just like, dude, I would rather I will wear a full-on fucking parka, a wetsuit that's like that windproof. And because it's so cold, it's so cold. I would rather go super duper high so I could fall for fucking ever.
Okay, so it's at that altitude, it's very cold.
Yeah, it's very cold. Okay.
Yeah, it's super cold up there. Or pull the parachute, or go regular skydiving.
Well, what are you wearing?
Yeah, what were you? Nothing? Nude skydiving is kind of sick.
Remember when you were a kid and they were like, some guys skydive with a dick in his butt?
Nah, it's just wearing clothes, and they put you in the little the little onesie outfit.
Ripped off.
To me, it wasn't that exciting. I was a little bored. I thought shark diving was way better. I thought
Okay.
Yeah.
I like this.
our demolition derby was way more fun.
Right.
Yeah.
But are you saying they're more fun or they last longer?
It has more variation.
Well, there's variation. Yeah.
I thought more exciting. More
For a-
exciting. That's what I'm saying. I didn't think skydiving was.
That's where I'm going with the cliff diving thing, where it's like, how many times can you just jump straight down?
That's true.
Probably 3 times, 3-4 times.
Well, see, that's the best part.
Okay.
You get that every time.
I don't get that every time. After a while, I go, this is the same shit. I need to like flip or like try something differently where I'm not going to die jumping from 10 meters.
I can fix skydiving.
All right, fix skydiving,
I can fix skydiving.
please.
It's like laser tag. You each have laser tag fucking
I love
vests
this.
and helmets on.
This is sick.
You all jump out of the plane and then you shoot at each other while you're skydiving. And then when you...
But the guns are real.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Well, I don't know how the gravity would affect the bullets, but I assume lasers can shoot straight.
Well, no, paintball.
Yeah.
Paintball.
This would be fun if
Paintballs would fly off, though.
Yeah, that's true. Lasers.
Well, hey, but then you got to account for that. So you got to kind of shoot over here, knowing that it's going to go that way.
Like that movie Wanted, I believe, right? With Angelina Jolie.
So you shoot down this way, and you know it's going to fucking zoom back.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Angelina Jolie was shooting with the hook on it.
What about this for skydiving? Real guns.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, real guns. You enjoy your fucking free fall. You're doing that. Everybody's doing it. As soon as the parachutes come out, the real guns come out. You start shooting holes in each other's parachutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just war.
Well, I'm not really gonna want to murder my friends.
Yeah, I like laser tag.
But you're still gonna have enough air to like travel down. It's not gonna it's just gonna get scarier. Therefore, your adrenaline it'll get wild. Yeah.
I mean, maybe, dude. Maybe. I would say paintball. That would be very fun if you're just whacking your friends with paintball guns and you're trying to like steer your way out of it. I think
that'd be cool. I'm into that.
That's pretty fun. Let's start that business.
Maybe even potentially dying, getting your parachutes wrapped together.
And then I feel what could save skydiving for me would be to then try to see how close to the earth you could possibly get before pulling the parachute.
Well, that is base jumping.
Yeah,
that's like
base jumping.
And we've covered also that Adam has cheated death, so he thinks he can cheat it again, and I think that's what he's after.
I like that.
He's not
tickle goes my pickle.
Would you honestly like to see how close you can get to the ground before pulling the?
That sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, I think that'd be very fun. I think that'd be very exciting.
How close do you think you can get? Like this close?
Oh, man, now
10 feet. This dude said 10 feet.
10 feet.
I'm 6.
I'm still gonna say it.
6 feet from the edge.
Oh, baby.
10 feet. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm 6 feet from. I'm living in a nightmare.
This has to be a contest, right? That people do, right?
Oh yeah, there's some real lunatics out there.
What do we think the closest is? Because what is the like distance that is kerpunks like?
Yeah, well they have those watches that tell them when they have to pull it. So I don't know what that is. Like when you jump out, you jump at like 18,000 or 10,000 feet or something like that. I think you have to be up above 10,000.
I have no idea.
When I jump 10,000.
So I think I would imagine if you're free falling, you probably have to pull like by.
No, I think you're thinking 10,000. That's just when Wi-Fi works. I think that's where you're getting that. That's
you're thinking of 10,000 maniacs.
No. I'm thinking. I remember I had a choice of going 18,000 feet or maybe it was like 10 or 11,000.
When I went with my mom. We went higher.
Did you go high or low?
No, I went low. When
I went with my girl.
You went with your mom?
Yeah, I went with my mom, my dad, my sister. Yeah,
with Grandma Kinky.
Just a family of bank robbers in the wrong era. I guess we got to jump out of an airplane.
Yeah. I went with my dad and my brother for my dad's 50th.
No, actually, I don't think my dad went. I think it was my mom, my mom and my sister.
That shit's important.
My dad gets vertigo.
Did your mom like it?
My mom loved it. Yeah, my mom loved it.
Huh.
Yeah, and the bank robber is on my mom's side. So
right.
There you go. There you go.
Birds of a feather.
She looked at you across the way and pointed her finger and said, I wish this was real.
Boom, boom.
Don't let me in the bank.
Give me all your money.
That'd be cool if your mom started robbing banks at this age, just for the rush, after listening to this episode.
Yeah. If it's like rookie, it's like the end of Rookie of the Year. She's like, yo, you remember how I always told you it was your great-great-great-grandpa?
It was me.
It was your great-great-great-grandma.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it was her.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it's me. Yeah. What?
Well, no, she couldn't live that long. She can be back from 1901.
Yeah, but she could have said like, I'm doing it now.
That's not, I thought she's like.
Dude, I feel like you guys are conjuncturing me right now, and I'm getting pissed about it.
Oh my god!
Dude, the energy is palpable. Okay,
I feel like you're conjuncturing me.
Junking.
Is that it? I feel like it's time. Is that it? Was it?
The energy's palpable. You're acting like a demagogue.
I feel like you're conjuncturing me.
Are we going to jump out of an airplane together at some point, guys?
Kin.
You guys, honestly, you're like kin to me, bro. The fact that you're jumping down my neck about this.
I would go skydiving with you dudes, for sure.
I'm so scared.
Yeah, okay. I would skydive again. I mean, yeah.
I'm really scared. I will do it, though, if you guys do it, because you're, like, kin to me.
Blake was so scared, dude. When we were doing the demolition derby, we got very funny footage of him freaking out that we ended up not using.
Didn't he hurt his back?
Because Blake seemed too scared.
Bro, A, I don't drive stick.
Dude, neither do I. Neither do I.
And B, the dudes came up to me and told me they were going to hurt me. They told me.
I know. They said the same thing to me. I was right with you.
Well, I don't want to get... That doesn't tickle my pickle, bro. I'm not a bank robber.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, fair enough.
You guys didn't even ask me what excites me. Tune in next week.
Fair enough. We have footage of Blake looking so scared that we opted to not use it because I was like, it wasn't funny.
Not funny.
I was acting. Obviously, I saw the cameras. I was playing it up for the cameras. It wasn't scary.
Right. You were in character?
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wasn't scared. That shit was easy.
Are we going skydiving? Is that what's up? Is that what Durs is saying? I was just thinking the other day I don't need to do it again. But now that Durs is like, I'll go if you guys go, it's like, well, shit, maybe, dude.
Here's what I'm going to say is that I'll go. We just don't know if a billionaire is going to shoot us out of the sky.
I love it.
Yeah, that's fucking, that's dangerous.
We have to go over, I'm sorry, the only
private
sort of, the only sort of private island where billionaires do stuff or private area where rich people are is Epstein's Island, according to Blake. So
don't skydive.
We have to do it wherever that is.
Don't go. I don't know where it is.
Any takebacks, any apologies, any epic slams?
Burn.
First of all, would anyone like to guess what my word of the day was? I said a lot of big...
Durs, you should take it.
What was the one you said back in the day? Convalescence or something? Conjecture. Conjecture. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
that's
going
what
with
it
that
is.
as well.
Yeah,
that
me
is
too.
what it is.
Conjecture wasn't even on the list. That's just one I threw into.
Okay, hold on. So let me say. So it's palpable.
It was palpable. I guess I'll go.
Are you pointing like I got it, or are you pointing like somebody?
No, it's pointing to Blake.
That's what I saw.
Oh, okay. We can't tell.
I'm gonna go with Parmesan.
Parmesan, you fucking idiot. Parmesan.
Parmesan sounds like a breed of cat.
What was it?
No, it was palpable, but also I feel.
Oh,
I thought that was I was like, oh, this might actually go same as cohesive because palpable. That's one that people say. That's not like.
I feel like I know what that means.
The only reason.
Yeah. And that's a funny word. I feel like that's a funny word that you would say, that you would pick to say a lot.
Yeah. Choose to say, like, to try to sound a little smarter than I am.
I got it because you brought it back, like, at the end of there. You brought palpable back, like, first. And so I clocked that and was like, okay, that's...
Yeah.
If it's not conjecture, it's that.
Kyle, even though you haven't been here for tons and tons and tons of weeks,
he knows his guy.
You know your guy, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And that is not conjecture.
Yeah,
that is not.
Absolutely, it's not Parmesan or kin either.
Just because he missed something like 60 or 80 episodes of the podcast, he.
I think it was 100. 100?
Upwards of 100. Alas.
Hey, happy one.
Yeah, I'm 100. I'm 100 behind.
He knows this guy.
Happy 100th episode, Kyle.
Thank you. Happy 201st to you guys.
I think I owe you an apology, Adam. I'm sorry that I thought you didn't know the word conjecture. No, I feel like, I owe you an apology, and I'm sorry for that.
That's okay. All's forgiven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you better not ever work at a bank, dude, because I'm coming in guns a blazing.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Do not come.
Maybe I need to be robbed. No, we know how that went. My fucking porch pirate. I'm a getter.
Oh yeah, we gotta catch that.
Still thinking about it.
Got higher res cameras. I had a cop come out and he goes, "You can't do anything."
Yeah, there's nothing.
And he goes, "You could do more on your property than I could do." And I was like,
"Wow, thanks."
I was like, blue cop love.
He said, "Strap up."
I'm a
bro.
blue line love.
Yeah, blue line love. Yeah.
Yeah. So you missed this, Kyle, but Durs had something stolen off of his porch.
Yeah.
A little porch pirate stealing stuff, which they do. And he was pretty raged up. That's actually what gets him going. We figured it out at the very end of this episode. Is what gets him going is
injustice.
Robbers is Adam's dream.
Having something stolen from him. I don't want to rob. I don't want to rob people.
Yeah.
I don't want to rob someone's property.
Just banks that people work at.
Right.
Yeah, you just work. So what do you care? Give me the money. You know what I mean? What do you care? It's just like a fun afternoon for you. It's like a thing that happened, you know? Yeah, someone came in and robbed me out, work at a bank. I'll be like, hell yeah, dude. I don't this isn't my money.
Dude.
Yeah, hey, I'm taking some too. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, what do I care?
Oh, that's gorgeous.
But I don't want to rob. Like, I would never steal from someone. You know, I'm not going to, like, actually rob you guys.
Goodbye.
You know what I mean?
Is that a promise? Is that a promise?
Yeah, for sure.
By the way, no one was talking about you robbing us except for you right now, and I don't know how to feel about it.
I'm not going to rob you.
Oh boy,
I think I said
just
that.
Conjecture.
Kyle's already checked out. Look at him. He's checking his phone. He's Jesus.
Kyle's gone.
Hey.
He's on that Ronto time.
And that was another episode
Does
Kyle care?
Is important.
Adam's got some stuff.
Adam's really confused. You're really going to stick by the...
There was no takebacks. There was no apologies.
I feel like you guys did some. It was fine.
All right. That's another episode of...
Yeah, Adam likes to be the one who does it. So nice try, Blake.
Okay, that's good. Yes, that's good.
My bad. Go ahead. Fire us off.
Well, I didn't think we did. I didn't think we did.
Yeah.
I didn't think we did proper.
But then you started to say it.
Well, no, I was like, well, okay, we're ending it. Fine.
I'm not ending it. I'm staying on.
I'm staying on for a long time.
You want to know what gives me a rush?
You ended first.
He's the best.
You ended first. No, you ended first.
Kyle, do you have any apology?
And that was another episode
Adam left.
This is important.
Okay.